For my foundation, because I've put some fake tan on, I'm darker than my usual Makeup Forever color, so I'm improvising, and I've decided, sorry, I'm just getting something. I've decided that I am going to use up my Maybelline Fit Me concealers, both of which are too dark to me when I don't have fake tan on. I'm using the color 20, or Sand, as, actually no, I'm going to use the lightest color first, which is 10, Light, Léger. And I'm going to use this the way Kim Kardashian puts her concealer. So she puts the lighter color in like a triangle, like that. I'm blending it with my trusty 224. So now that section of my face has been highlighted, I'm going to take the other color, the darker one, called 20 Sand, and put this everywhere else. Actually, for a Kim Kardashian look, the fuller coverage, the more authentic, the more Kim-like it will be, because she always has flawless skin. Absolutely flawless. This isn't based off of like one particular look that I'm copying. I'm just trying to create my own makeup look I feel like Kim Kardashian would probably wear. So, now that foundation is done, the next thing I'm going to do is apply Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. This stuff has been like separating and getting really oily recently. What the heck? I don't understand. Anyways, still using it. Teeny tiny bit is more than enough. Applying it underneath on my lower lash line as well. I'm going to take my old iced mocha. I mean, look at the difference in color between the two of them. See how this one is almost purpley? I mean, it's a beautiful color, but I'm really bummed that they changed the formula, because this was my all-time favorite. Anyways, whatever. With a teeny little brush like that, I'm going to apply this all over my lid. And I'm taking my MAC 275 brush and blending that out. I like this brush a lot for crease work because it's so big and so fluffy, and it just fits naturally in the crease, so it's so easy. I think I'm going to dip into my Naked palette, and I think I'm going to mix Buck and Naked, so those two colors, because I don't want it to, I'm going to start with Naked actually, and see if that's dark enough. I'm just going to use the Naked, I don't think I need the darker one. I'm putting a little bit of it on my outer corner there, but I'm concentrating most of that color in the crease because I just want some subtle definition. And then I'm going to take my ring finger and blend that line out even more. A lot of Kim's makeup is very labor intensive and a lot of different products. I'm taking from my NARS Duo in Bruce. I'm taking that brown color there on a pencil brush. I'm just putting that got some in my eye. I'm just putting that underneath on the lower lash line. Stopping short of my tear duct. I don't want to go all the way in there. And pretty thick with this. This is a good trick if you're trying to make your eyes look wider, to really extend your lashes and your lash line and eyeshadow on your lower lash line, to extend that as far down as you can. And likewise with the blending on top, to blend it as high as possible. And that will help, if you have really narrow eyes, give the illusion that they're rounder than they are. So I'm taking my ring finger and blending that because I don't want it to look too harsh. Taking my Maybelline Eye Studio liner in brown, looks like this, and I'm using brown instead of black because come summertime I would much prefer to be wearing brown than black. And even though Kim would typically go for black, I'm going for brown. So using a little liner brush from the art store, which there's something about wearing brown gel liner that just seems so much less done up than like a black. It's so much more subtle, but it still gives you definition. Remember to look straight ahead. Well, I'm looking slightly down, but make sure to look straight ahead when you're potting in your wing, because if you are looking up or down, it can really affect where you put the flick. So, yeah. Just make sure to look straight ahead and always start small. You can always build more. But if you make it too big right off the bat, it's a fiasco. So I think that's good. I think they're about as close as they're going to get. Now I'm taking the same gel liner on the same brush in my waterline. Yeah. Now it's mascara time. So I'm curling my eyelashes. Oh. Using Maybelline 1x1 Volume Express. Now I don't know if it's just me, but this mascara always ends up on my eyelid, no matter how careful I am with the wand. And I mean, it's big, but it's not as big as like the Dior Show or like the Revlon Grow Luscious. But I have more problems with this one than like either of those. So what the heck am I doing? I don't know, man. We want lashings and lashings and lashings of mascara. So I'm not putting false eyelashes on, but I think this would look great with false eyelashes. Maybe brown ones even, because everything I've used is brown. So it would be like a cool monochromatic thing if you used brown mascara underneath. Oh, that would look so good with someone with really light blue eyes. My eyes are like this funky, my friend described them once as greeny, gray, creamy blue. Or like dark, no. She described them as dark, gray, creamy green. I don't know. I'd say that's fairly accurate. But if you have blue eyes, then these colors would look incredible on you. Wait for those to dry, then I'll do a second coat, and I'll do some on the bottom as well. But I'm going to use a different mascara for the lashes on the bottom. I told you this is labor intensive. This is the Maybelline Lash Stiletto Kim's eyelashes are incredible. They're so, so, so long, especially on the bottom, so that's why I'm using a lengthening mascara. It's also a little bit easier to work with because the wand is skinnier, so I don't run the same risk of like blobbing all over makeup I've already done. Except now one of my lashes is sticking to the other one. So Kim is always looking incredibly bronzed. I'm going to use my Hoola Benefit bronzer to do that because it's matte. And I'm going to put this not in the contour. I'm going to use something different for contour. I'm just putting this where you would naturally be tan after spending a day in the sun. So on the cheeks, down the nose, on the chin, and across the forehead. I'm going to add a touch more concealer on one of my blemishes. I can't use something that's as warm as the Hoola, so I'm using the Naked eyeshadow again. I'm kind of squishing my brush so that it fits into that little slot because I don't want to get any of the glittery sidecar on it. That would not be good. So yeah, this is better for a contour for me personally because I'm so pale. But I'm taking that under my cheekbone and I'm stopping right at the outside corner of my eye so that everything in here stays lifted and highlighted and everything back there is contoured. Now obviously make sure you blend this really into the hairline so that there's no gap of like paler skin there because that's a dead giveaway. I'm also going to, with my concealer brush, take a little bit of that Naked, wipe most of it off, and then run it down the sides of my nose. Because I'm just going to use a little bit of my NYX cream blush in the color Natural. But just a touch though. I've already put bronzer there, so I don't want anything too crazy. And blend it over with my powder brush. Next I'm taking a little bit of the lighter concealer, putting it just around the sides of my mouth. I'm going to put lipstick on and I don't want any redness to fuss with the effect of the lipstick. So I'm using my Givenchy. It's this sexy thing. Lipstick in the color Rose Desire. I've talked about this loads of times. It's my favorite. And it's quite a Kim Kardashian color. One of those baby pinks. That is my finished Kim Kardashian look for summer. So it's a little bit more mellow than what she would probably wear. But I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see. And I'll talk to you soon. Ah, these hairs are annoying me. Yeah, that's all. Bye-bye.